So, vintage Les Paul versus modern Les Paul. Let's go! Well, hello there, everybody. How are you doing? So what are we doing today? Vintage Les Paul versus modern Les Paul. You heard the track at the beginning. Now, I will say one thing real quick. If you just want to skip to the playing, you can click right here. In the actual track at the beginning, I was using the Rev. I don't have my cables here. A buddy of mine needed to borrow some cables, so he has those. So for the actual out of the mix tones, I tried to dial in a tone that was similar on the Axe effects, and that's what I'll be using. Also, a huge... Wait, do I have my shirt on? Yeah, I do. Huge shout out to my buddy Lenny for letting me borrow his awesome Les Paul. This is a killer guitar. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you letting me borrow it for this video. For this part, so this is basically a 2010 Gibson Les Paul 1960s classic. So I know it's kind of like geared towards a vintage guitar, but it's still modern. You know, these are burst bucker pickups, I believe, is what Lenny told me. If I'm remembering that incorrectly, I will certainly put it on the screen for you. But so these pickups are drastically hotter than the pickups in my Les Paul. This has a much thinner neck to it. It's substantially lighter, you know. I'd say this Les Paul weighs about half the weight. I don't know if the classics are chambered. You know, I'll have to look into that. But it's definitely a lot lighter, but sounds fantastic. Now for solos, I actually preferred this Les Paul. For rhythm, I preferred my Les Paul. I've always kind of said that about my Les Paul. To me, it's more like a rhythm guitar. I don't do a whole lot of solos on it. So this, like I said, this is a 2010 classic 60s. Now this one, now you guys are probably familiar with. It's been on my channel for a little while. This is my 1979 Gibson Les Paul Standard KM. So this is completely not chambered. Weighs about 12-13 pounds. Very heavy. These are Gibson T-top pickups, which if you're unfamiliar with them, you can look them up. There's kind of a cool little bit of history to these pickups. And you know, not a huge 59 neck, but not a small 60s neck either. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the tone examples. Like I said, the first opening track was just for fun. Why not write a jam? So let's go ahead and get to the actual test. Alright guys, that'll wrap it up for us here today. So, who do you think won? Did you have one that you just kind of like preferred the overall sound of, or did you like different areas of different ones? Obviously there's like a million variables that come into play here. The pickups are a huge factor. Like I said, these are much more modern, high output pickups. You know, pretty much the same configuration for wood and stuff like that. Now the action on this one is much lower than on my Les Paul, and it did give me a little bit of trouble playing it, just because I have a hard time with my fingers slipping off the strings. But other than that, I mean, just a killer Les Paul. I love this one. I love my own. Just a fun, hopefully a fun little video. So until next time, guys, I will see you all. Wait a second. Is that another video? Is there another video right here, right now? Oh my God, you could subscribe. Hey, all I'm saying, peace out, guys. Keep on rocking.